All right, Trev, I got a little something here. What do I got?
You got the brand new APEX iron set. And so what we're doing is we're doing kind of a different review. Normally we would review you know, all the different models across the line. What we did is we actually built a combo set as if we were gonna play them as a mid-handicapper. So we have the pros, we have the cavity backs, and the muscle back all within one iron set.
Name drop a couple of guys that play these irons right now.
Rom.
John, that's gotta be the biggest name, right?
Killing Me Softly with her song.
Xander Shoffley, I like that, little rendition.
So that's all I know off the top of my head.
Sam Burns,
Yeah.
he's a Callaway man. Who else do we got?
All right, we better get going on this review. Let's go. All right, don't forget, if you guys want to come get fitted down at our showroom, go to embersgolf.com, schedule your own booking. You can also buy products on our website. Little shameless plug. Also, if you're not local and you know what you want, you know what your specs are, and you just want to order, call us and we can take the order.
At least give a shot at it.
Give us a shot at the order.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did a combo set. So essentially, we have the muscle back, which is going to be
here's the 9.
The least forgiving. Is that a muscle back too?
Sure is.
We did that in 9, 10, pitch, and gap. Little quirk. I'm holding that right now. What are you doing?
This goes to the next set.
Oh, so not 8.
Not 8.
Okay. So we did the muscle back in 9, pitch, and gap. Little quirk Callaway does, they use 10 and 11. So an 11 iron and a 10 iron. What do you think of that?
I don't like it.
You a fan of it?
No.
Aesthetically, the
But
muscle
only because
back.
I've never seen it. Who used to do that? I feel like Arnold Palmer's sets used to have something like that.
The muscle back is very attractive. Let's show them the difference aesthetically with the cavity back. So we did the cavity back 6, 7, 8 iron, and then we did the pro, which is going to be the most forgiving, in our 4 and 5 iron. 4 and 5 iron are more of a hollow body club with some Callaway technology in there. And then we have
with
the cavity
APEX
back.
plates. Those are going to be huge
The cavity
too for forgiveness.
back, which is going to give us a little more feel and control, but of course a little bit less forgiving. The pros are going to be the most forgiving.
With the highest
I
spin,
thought it
best
would be
numbers, most
unique
control.
because when you're starting to get into the handicap range that we're in, so I'm down to a 14, Tate's down to single digits. Realistically, Tayte may build a whole set of muscle back, but probably not.
No.
So
I'd probably combo Cape, CB, and muscle back.
this is just to kind of show you guys, let's get the ego out of it a little bit and build yourself a combo set.
Well, if the pros are comboing,
Yeah.
what are we thinking not comboing?
So, you know, if you need a muscle back or a straight blade, you really should only be doing those in your scoring irons.
Yeah.
Really.
Which is
If at all.
9, pitch, gap, maybe an 8 iron.
Yeah, and gap wedge might be part of your wedge set, you know, so
Yeah,
maybe,
if you do a 52 or
maybe an
something.
8 iron. So let's hit a 9 iron, a few of these, see what we think of it, and see how controlled it is. See if we can move it around, see how forgiving it is on mishits. Let's see, while we're standing over it, let me see top line of 3 of them. So let me see the cavity back and the pro.
Cavity back, pro.
They do blend together nicely. I mean, the pro's a little more chunky, but so I currently play the Strixon iron set, and the ZX4 is the full hollow bodied, and my ego was involved on Tayte.
It was.
And I never had any of the clubs in a ZX4. I took my ego out of it, and I put the ZX4 in my 4 iron. Well, guess what? Now I'm going to be ordering the ZX4 in my 5 iron too, because
What do you call that club?
it's my cheat code. It's when I gotta have a fairway, I pull out the 4 iron hollow body.
When
So
you
I
stumble
built this-
across a 214-yard par 4 or
Yes.
par 3.
So I built this combo set with that idea in mind, is taking the ego out of it and just combo set. If you're gonna be playing high irons, you gotta be combo setting. There, you have no business playing full muscle back all the way across the board. So Tayte, look up the loft on this 9 iron for me.
Okay.
So my 9 iron at altitude here, you know, 5280 goes, you know, between 155 and 160. Let's see here.
So the 9 iron 38.5 degrees.
Oh, that felt great. So first couple were miss hits. It does fine on miss hits. Yeah, that's 165.
How's it feel?
You know, it feels good. Why don't you hit a few? That's 5 hits for me. It does feel good. I think in some of these, you know, straight blade clubs, it's hard to really get something to really jump off the page at you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's good, but it's not really, you know, jumping off the page.
Okay,
but it does feel good.
Callaway MB. The Callaway MB loft on a 9-iron is 42 degrees.
Okay.
All right, so this is a 9-iron. My 9-iron doesn't go as far as Trevor's. My 9-iron is probably going 150. Rollout carries probably 146. Let's see what this guy can do. Oh, there we go.
How'd it feel? First
Felt
strike.
good. That one was struck really well. Carried 151, 7,400 spin. Descent angle was 45-degree descent angle. That's a nice 9-iron. I like those numbers.
It's a pretty weak lofted club. So the ZX7 is 41 degrees.
Oh, that one was really, really well struck.
I mean, because it's so strongly or weakly lofted, it's getting in the air.
Yeah, but 163 finish.
Descent angle for you, that's high because you have a
I have a very low
shallow,
ball flight. Well, let me try my favorite knockdown 9.
little pinchy. It's still higher than your normal clubs. So 42 degrees is pretty weak. I mean, that's like, I mean, it is a muscle back. That's like full pro status.
Yeah. Feels good though. Feels really good.
All right, let's go on to the 7-iron, which is going to be more of the cavity back.
Yep.
Okay, Tate, tell me the loft on the 7-iron here.
Okay.
So I can tell you right now, the loft on my 7-iron is 33 degrees.
33 degrees.
I have it 2 degrees weak.
So this is the cavity back?
Stock ZX5 is 31. This is the cavity back 7-iron. I'm guessing it's gonna be 33 to 34 degrees on the cavity back.
Cavity back, the 7-iron is 34 degrees.
34. So that's a pro loft on that. Pushed it. So this cavity back should give us a little more forgiveness on miss hits. But yeah, high launch angle, almost 23 degree launch angle. That's getting up there pretty high. It definitely feels a little softer than the muscle back.
Really?
More on the miss hits, I suppose. It definitely not feeling as harsh on the miss, because that one was a little toey, I felt like. But man, it's high. I think it's because it's so strongly lofted. Let's try one more. Let's try to get one on the green. Oh my gosh, how about a hosel rocket? Oh, that did not feel good. That one felt good. That one felt real good. Let's check the specs on that one. I feel like with this, you're not gonna get any rocket balls either on the cavity back. Yeah, it's high launch angle, high descent.
Man, it's a good looking club.
Yeah, very attractive.
I like that black plate. What did they release in the blacks too? You can get this club in black, but
No.
I think only in the...
No, that's
not
the last
this
year's
iron.
model.
Last year's model was in black.
Yep.
All right, my 7-iron in my series, I think is 34 degrees too, so this should be right on par distance-wise.
Yep.
What shafts we got in here? The KBS 120 stiff. I love KBS 120.
Oh no. When Tate gets on a rubber mat, he's knowing to hosel rocket a few.
Left the face wide open. It is soft though. Here we go. There's the little draw. So my 7-iron right now carries about that 174. That one carried 181. So that one really went. 5,800 spin, 40 degree descent angle. That's pretty good. Let's get one more.
Yeah, give me one more.
That one was compressed.
What do you think? How's it feel compared to your iron set?
It feels maybe even a little softer.
Yeah.
Definitely more forgiving than mine. That one was more on top par with mine.
Not bad, but again, nothing's really jumping off the page at me, right?
No.
It's very, very solid.
It is surprising me though.
There's nothing I
never thought
dislike about it. But this is what I'm the most excited about is the Pro Series. Because when we get into this hollow body type technology in these irons, this is where brands can really separate themselves from other brands on who
especially
can
in
make
players
a more
clubs.
forgiving club.
Yep.
Now, what's cool about this is if this is as forgiving as I think it's gonna be, it looks like a blade. Like it's one of the better looking hollow body clubs.
It's up there with the TaylorMades, the 770s.
Yeah, or the Mizuno.
Yes, the 225s.
225s. All right.
What do you want your
Set me
green
up
at?
about 210. And let me know the loft on this guy, how strongly lofted this thing is.
Okay.
That was a miss hit.
This is the Pro, right?
The Pro. Man, that's forgiving.
What is it, a 4-iron you got there in your hands?
5-iron. Miss hit. I was kind of fat, went 217.
5-iron is 25 degrees.
25. Check up. I swipe over a tab. I have the Strixon.
5-iron Strixon's 25 degrees.
So about the same loft. But man, that was forgiving. Pushed it.
Still forgiving distance-wise. Holy
Man,
crap.
this is very forgiving. Very forgiving. Oh, that's it. That's it. That's nuked. That's nuked.
Oh yeah, nice shot.
That felt good.
225. And go one more?
One more. It just feels too good.
35 degree descent angle. That's not bad either.
That's a miss hit. Again.
Healy or what?
No, that one was a little fatty.
All right, 5-iron for me. I want carrying right about 200. I want to drop in about the high 190s.
Oh.
I don't think I need to hit anymore.
What do you think of the way it felt?
It felt really good. Carried that 209, so I'm gaining distance. 4,200 spin with 34 degree descent angle. That's pretty good for a 5-iron for me. That one I
Sounds
can't cross
good.
it.
What do you think of the sound of it?
Yeah, that was a big miss there for me. Strike-wise, that was a bad swing. Oh, heck yes.
Those are good clubs right there.
Okay, I'm gonna try a nice draw on this one. See if I can still shape it a little bit. There we go.
So they do have an advanced sole design on here that gives you a little bit better turf interaction. And it's, I mean, this is a mat.
Yeah.
But it's grabbing the turf pretty good. Let me try another one. Just because I'm really digging this thing. Really liking this club, Tate.
Yeah, I like it too.
That's it.
I don't think you should hit another one. No need.
All right, so here's my final thoughts on this. Combo setting. Okay, let me just state this. The Pro is by far my favorite of the bunch. The cavity back, it's a good cavity back. I think there's better cavity backs out there. The muscle back, honestly, I probably shouldn't be playing. If I were, this is my actual combo set, but if I were rebuilding it now, I would probably go Pro all the way 4 through 8-iron.
Yeah.
And then maybe cavity back 9 pitch gap.
Yeah. Higher spin, higher loft, all that.
This has everything. I mean, the Pro has everything you need.
Yeah.
It's forgiving. It looks incredible.
Really good.
The top line isn't overly fat.
Yeah.
It's not unattractive to look at from the top line. And honestly, like, I want to score better. I don't care how good the bag looks. And this looks just as good in my opinion.
It looks phenomenal. I like that plate in the back, the Apex plate. That looks really nice.
And there's a huge gap between the Pro and the muscle back as far as performance.
Yeah, I agree.
Significant.
My final take is I never really have considered
Go ahead.
Callaway as a killer in the irons. I always thought their woods are fantastic. They've always been known for having a solid driver every year. I think all 3 of these irons have surprised me. That 9-iron felt so good.
Yeah.
The cavity back was all right, but the Pro, if you want to be dominating in the iron industry, you have to have that Pro style club, and they did it. They succeeded.
That's
Way
the
to go,
thing. Like the other ones are good, but the competition is so good. It's not jumping off the page.
Yeah.
That Pro, we almost got to redo our top 5 video.
Yeah.
Because it does belong in there.
It does. It really does.
So
Callaway, good job. Man, they felt good. If you haven't had a chance to hit these,
if you're a mid-handicapper,
hitting.
my suggestion would be just stick with the Pros, honestly.
yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, thanks so much, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, that like button. Let us know if there's a specific iron brand that you haven't seen us do, or a golf brand in general. Let us know what you want to see next. We got some stuff in the pipeline, but you give us a shout out, let us know. We'll try and get it in the store.